Hi, I'm Melanie from Nova Scotia, Canada, and this is Adventures in Groceryland. We are on week 9 of our $45 grocery challenge and pantry build. We started with little to nothing. We have carried forward any leftover supplies week to week so that you can see that you can build a pantry and eat well on a very minimal budget. The secret is simply shopping the sales. So, that being said, sometimes there's in-store specials, and you are going to see in this video that you should pay a little closer attention than what I paid to why something is on sale and when that sale ends. I look forward to seeing the meals that we made this week. They were really great, and also checking out the fantastic opportunity that I had to do a little bit of a freezer stock up. We had to redeem some scene points to make that happen, but you will definitely see why I made that decision. I have a rain check for $3.68 a kg for whole chicken. There are only 2 on the shelf. I am going to get them both. So far in week 8, I have shopped at 3 stores: Sobeys, Superstore, and No Frills, where my mom picked up a few things for me. $7.63 at No Frills for these 2 boxes of Harvest Crunch Apple Crumble and these purple kernel corn crisps. These were 50 cents. Those were $3.25, I'm going to say. I shopped at Sobeys, and because of the pizza from last week, the takeout, and I'm being very mindful of the budget this week, I redeemed $10 worth of scene points, which is the $10 that I earned last week when I purchased the gift cards to get the bonus. So my money is working hard for me. I got these stand-up taco shells for $3. I got bananas. I got these grass-fed burgers. We'll talk about those in a minute. Sloppy Joe mix. I got these 2 massive sausages marked down to $3.17, and I'm pretty excited about that. That'll be a really nice meal on the barbecue with some sides. And I got these sausage stuffed mushroom caps for $2.38. My grand total was $8.98 after I redeemed the points. Now the burgers. These burgers rang in at $5.99. I normally do not buy processed burgers, but I'm really curious. The sign said it was 680 grams of meat. There's only 4 burgers in there, so that means they're huge, big, fat burgers. But I'm really curious. And if we like these, sometimes it's really nice just to have something quick after a really long day. And I don't have anything pre-prepared on this challenge. I will often buy a couple club packs of ground beef, make my own burgers, have them in the freezer ready. But we're not at a point yet where I'm buying multiple packs of ground beef. So I am hoping to try these maybe the first night and see what they're like. And if we really like them, I might go back and use some of my fast fuel coupons to get a second box. The regular price of those was $13.99, and they were marked down to $5.99. So that's about those burgers. And then here are the chickens that I redeemed the rain check for. I will say I have been craving chicken. Even the week before we went to Cuba, I was craving chicken. Then we didn't have any chicken the entire week we were gone, so seemed like a good time to redeem some rain checks. $17.18, $17.27 was the before rain check price. And here we are, $5.78 and $5.75. Total $11.53, the after rain check price. There are a few more things that I'd like to get. the weather has turned. It has been really rainy for about a week here, and the weather has turned. It's really nice. I'm looking forward to barbecues. I'd like to make some simple summer salads, and that would include, just cut up cucumbers, cut up tomatoes, perhaps some corn, that kind of thing, which means I'm going to need to get an English cucumber and perhaps some more tomatoes. So I've got those on the agenda of some items that I would like to kind of round out the budget with. Leftovers for lunch today. I want to share the unboxing here. It's pretty neat. Of course, they have these individually packaged in twos. So those are huge burgers. That would be $3. So $1.50 a burger. It's a huge burger. I do feel that is a decent value. I just did the math. It actually worked out to $3.99 a pound. So I'm happy with that. We are going to have these sausage stuffed mushrooms with our burgers tonight. That's exciting. I am going to cook them in the air fryer. Barbecue hamburgers, stuffed mushrooms, tomatoes, and pickles. Exciting. These are delicious. The mushrooms are delicious. The burgers are delicious. The whole thing is delicious. What do you think?
Yes, delicious.
Remember these burgers from yesterday? They were phenomenal. Very, very happy with the value. So we decided we were indeed going to go back to Sobeys and get more. We were going to redeem Scene Points and fast fuel coupons. So we had it planned out. You always have to have a plan. The handsome one was going to buy 2 packages. He was going to redeem 1,000 Scene Points, save $10, and pay the rest in fast fuel coupons. I was going to buy 4 packages, redeem 2,000 Scene Points, and pay the difference in fast fuel coupons. So we get there. We have them in our cart. We had a few other random things. We get to the cash. And my mistake, yesterday I said they were regular $13 and we got them for $5.99. Come to find out, they were regular $18.99. We saved $13 and we paid $5.99. However, when we were ringing them in at the cash, they rang in at $18.99. They called the meat department and they checked and they came up and they said, "We are really sorry. We have to take these from you." Take them? What do you mean? He said, "We literally cannot sell them to you." They were marked down yesterday because the best before date was before May 19th. Today is May the 20th. I cannot sell these to you. I said, "They're frozen." I know, but they take health safety or food safety very seriously, but they also take customer service very seriously. So initially he thought it was just 2 on the belt, the pricing belt. The handsome one was ahead of me and my items were behind. Then he looked on the belt and saw how many we had and he said, "I'm going to make it right. They also take customer service very seriously." He said, "Come with me. I'm so sorry. I cannot sell these to you because they're past the date. It does not matter that they are frozen." They took us back and they said, "You can pick out whatever burgers you want and we will match the price." So I said, well, I really liked these because they were no other ingredient. The only ingredient in the entire burger was the grass-fed beef. So he said these Compliment brands, which is 100% pure beef burgers, were the closest equivalent that they had. So I got those. And then he said to the handsome one, "Are these the ones that you want? You can have whatever ones you want." The handsome one said, "Heck no, I want the jalapeno burgers." So I feel bad with the food loss. He said if they would have caught it the day before, they could have donated them. But once that date passes, they cannot. They are obligated. They cannot sell them. So we gathered our items up. We had a few other little things here. We get up, and he'd lean down, let the cashier know quietly. Obviously, she knew what was going on because it was kind of a spectacle while we were up there. And when she started ringing them in, she rang them all in at $4 each. So the handsome one got these 2 jalapeno burgers, the stovetop stuffing, oh, not these, and the 2 things of mushrooms. They were buy one, get one free. Here's his receipt. He got everything for $2.48, and then he used fast fuel coupons, and you can see the 3 there, and he paid a grand total of 48 cents for all of those. Mine were totally free. This is amazing. I'm pretty excited about this. I'm disappointed about the other ones, and I'm disappointed. I even said, yes, I'm not one of those people, and I actually never make a fuss about anything, but I said, if you're going out back and throwing those in a dumpster, I'm literally going to go in the dumpster as soon as you turn away and get them out of there. And he said, no, nope. I can't even put them in a dumpster. These have to go, I have to open these. They have to go into the compost just because of the date that's on it. So Canadian government, Canadian laws, you know what? We can do better. Those were frozen. I totally understand that they couldn't do it, but we can do better. As a nation, we can do better. Then I went to Giant Tiger. I got tomatoes. These were 97 cents. The English cucumber was $1.67. We paid $2.64. And this oat milk is from my colleague Karen. She brought it to work. She had it in the fridge with my name on it. It's not to her taste, and she asked if we would eat this, and I said we sure would. So thank you so much, Karen, for that. Anyways, our grand total now with everything from yesterday and with all of this stuff is $31.26. Just wow about these burgers. Amazing job, Sobeys, keeping everybody safe, following everything properly. And then again, top-notch job, Sobeys, with your customer service. It was a pretty amazing experience. Banana, blueberry, spinach smoothies today. Today we are going to have a banana strawberry smoothie. We haven't had strawberry in our smoothies for a while, so that'll be a nice change. Adding in a bit of spinach, strawberry, banana, and spinach. We are going to cook this chicken on the rotisserie that is in our air fryer. I've got it all set up, ready to go in. I thought I better check on the rotisserie chicken since it just set the fire alarm off, or smoke detector, I should say. The chicken turned out really well. I'm going to plate it up. So with the chicken, we decided to go with mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans, and a summer salad. I am going to make a chicken soup. I've already boiled some bones. I've got some broth to start. I'm going to add in the leftover gravy. I just turned the soup on to cook. Don't mind that noises in the background. Our renovations still continue. This has in it the broth that I got when I boiled down the bones and some skin and a little bit of the meat. Some celery, some carrots, some onions, the leftover gravy, the leftover potatoes. I'm going to throw a little bit of sage and a little bit of parsley in here, and when it starts to boil, I'm going to throw a little bit of pasta in too, so it'll be chicken noodle soup. Leftover pizza and garlic fingers for lunch. This is the leftover chicken, quite a lot. We are going to shred some of that. I'm going to reheat with some of our bullseye Guinness barbecue sauce. And we are going to have pulled pork, barbecue pulled pork on buns. These are some dandelion greens. I'm soaking them to make sure they are nice and clean. And then I have read, so we've never eaten dandelion greens before. I've read that this time of year that the big leaves are a little bit bitter for in salads, but they are perfect for sauteing with a little bit of garlic and oil. So that is how we are going to try these. A little bit of garlic and red pepper in oil. I'm going to add the greens very shortly. Barbecue pulled chicken sandwiches with sauteed dandelion greens. Soup for lunch today. We are having burgers tonight. We are going to have the last two of those grass-fed burgers that we got. We want to make sure that we use up all of the buns before they go bad. Burgers and summer salad. Today is a fun day at work. We are having an appreciation day. We are having a little barbecue. We're all having hot dogs, so I didn't need to bring a lunch. Now that the handsome one knows how to make tortilla shells, I'm going to try my hand at making quesadillas. One time before I made the quesadillas and they didn't turn out great. I baked them in the oven. So this time I am going to use the frying pan method and we will see how these turn out. I figure I should cook these a little bit because I'm kind of just melting the cheese when I make the quesadilla. Yes, no, I don't really know. So that's just what we're doing. So far so good, I think. I made a bit of a mess as I was serving these up, but they turned out okay. This one you can't see. It's a little toastier on the bottom. I'll eat that one. But I'm curious. Oh, and the rice is one of our little 99-cent side rice-a-ronies. I just want to say it turned out really, really good. I was worried because the last time I made quesadillas, the one and only other time I made them, they didn't turn out that great. I did them in the oven. Anyways, they're really delicious. We'll probably make these more often. So that was the first time that I have had rice-a-roni in probably a good 20 years, perhaps pushing on 25 might be a little more realistic. And I was really surprised at how much the one little box, how much food there was in it. You saw the very large servings on our plate, and this is all the leftovers. Wow. Chicken soup for lunch today, and it's perfect because it's a rainy day. I am going to make a casserole with the leftover chicken, some mushrooms. I'm going to use these shells. I'm going to use some of the mixed vegetables and some broccoli, and we're going to use cream of mushroom soup. Hearty chicken casserole for supper tonight. It's a bit of a cooler day here. It was supposed to rain. It didn't actually rain. It just felt damp and like it was going to rain all day. So this worked out great. So what do you think? Would you have redeemed the points and got those burgers? I just feel with especially how busy we are with the renovations, it is consuming so much of our time. We're tired. I mean, that's what happens when life and work and renovations all happen at the same time. So having some food that is just ready to go is really going to be a lifesaver over the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would do so. And let me know where you're watching from. I love comments. I love to hear what you think, and I specifically love to hear what you feel the prices that we have here in Nova Scotia, how they compare to the prices where you are locally. Have a fantastic week, everybody.